How do I say goodbye
to hear the say crown. You were so royal.
the good times
Now.
that made us laugh outweigh them bad.
Bruh.
Man.
I thought we'd get to see forever.
Yeah.
But forever
It's gonna be one of those episodes.
it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Wizeguyz and Whiskey Podcast. Wizeguyz and Whiskey Podcast.
Wizeguyz and Whiskey Podcast.
Wizeguyz and Whiskey Podcast.
Wizeguyz and Whiskey
Wizeguyz and Whiskey
Wizeguyz.
Podcast.
Yay!
Wizeguyz and Whiskey Podcast, episode 120.
Wizeguyz and Whiskey Podcast
Oh, niggas. What's something to say about
With nothing
today's?
to drink.
with no crown royal.
Oh, niggas, what's something to say about today's hip hop, pop culture, and life? I am Mike Wise.
And I am AC. And I have spilled my whiskey on the floor.
I am just laughing at the situation.
No, I think you may have to elaborate for the listeners.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well,
If
well,
you're
first,
just tuning in.
I am John.
Okay.
Oh,
There you go.
I'm Miguel ACL.
And no Tay is legend.
Tay is legendary. Shout out to Tay is
Shout
legendary.
out.
He will always be a legendary.
He's corporate legendary now. We love you, bro. All right, so while we played Boys to Men, It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday, is that starting the pod. You know, we like to enjoy a few libations and, get into the pod mood, and we drink during potting. And brother AC got the newest of the Crown Royals, Blackberry.
I smell it. I smell the
Yeah,
blackberry.
we can smell the
Yeah.
blackberry. It
Came in, everybody, hard day work, and spend hard-earned money. Come in, have a seat, take the bag, because Crown Royal's in a bag, in a box. So they take the bag out the box, sitting, and the damn stool
You know what?
buckled.
I'm gonna buy another bag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy another.
You
bag
Go
for
buy
it.
another bag.
A bag of
Another
what?
bottle.
I know earlier you was like,
I think.
yeah, you
Hey,
sent a meme earlier in not earlier but earlier in the week about getting the table. I didn't know you meant the bench. I was gonna go to the bench. I didn't know.
Let's get back to
I didn't know.
So AC sat down and proceeded to, unwrap the libation for the evening because we were all so excited for Blackberry.
Wait, more excited than we should have been. I was like, nope.
And the bench buckled. AC hit the floor, and said bottle hit the floor as well.
AC flip flop. No.
Bottle broke. No. Crown Royal Blackberry all over the floor. And you're going to now listen to a sober Wizeguyz and Whiskey
I'm getting the
podcast.
fumes.
Ain't nothing but Tay. I know that's Tay fault the whole time.
Like these niggas ain't getting drunk without me. Like I proceeded to ask everybody. I'm like, yeah, anybody allergic to blackberry?
Yeah.
I guess blackberry's allergic to us. I guess.
Oh shoot. Hey,
Yo,
hey, nah, we got to redo. We need a redo.
we will.
A redo on that.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
I am befuddled. Well,
We don't even know where to go from here.
Well, you can go to www.wiseguyzandwhiskey.com. That's www.wiseguyzandwhiskey.com.
what we got on the site? What we got on the site?
So the actual website, just different shows. You can click on Clinton's Corner, and then you can
Continue.
you can reminisce on all the good times and the old episodes and things we used to hold, and then they fall and fold. I mean,
Yeah.
so yeah, just go on the site
Yeah.
and just see what you see.
Get something. We need you now more than ever.
We need to put something new out though, but y'all need to get the old stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we, how we start every episode by saying rest in peace to our brother Clinton.
Rest in peace.
Love you, bro. We do this and every episode with you in mind, even though this is the first episode in probably 6 years and probably be the last episode in probably the next 8 years.
I rebuke that.
We love you, bro.
Hey, look. I thought we got reduced to doing the award show, so we're making progress.
Okay. Yeah. We're making a little bit.
We made some budget cuts, as
That's why Tay's not here. Yes.
as you listeners know, like we got to stay under the salary cap.
Okay. I got it. Tighten and bolt. Bark on these niggas.
Hey, so got a little, dog. He's about 9 weeks now. We outside. And he uses the bathroom in the back, obviously, and there's a cat on the lawn about to use the bathroom too. So I sling a frisbee at it, and then start running towards it, and then Balt just following me, like a giddy little kid. Then he see the cat, and he gets scared and run under the car. So I pull him out. I'm like, "No, you a dog. Let's go." So he just run.
Go time.
Yeah, he went bolting to the back door. He was like, "I'm out of here. I don't know what that is." Yo, I was like, "Come on now, we gotta work it out."
Yeah, we're gonna get him in order. Don't even worry about it.
He's running the other
He's a
way.
pup.
He fresh.
Yeah.
He get it together.
Man.
All right, well, let's get straight down to Let's get down to business. All right, so real quick, a sports bettor who turned a $2 parlay, shout out to AC, into $1,500 is stunned after he received an email from FanDuel that his winnings have been garnished by child support. He
Man.
posted said email, of course, online, and it read a little something like this. We are writing to provide you with a notification from the Louisiana Department and Family Services Division of Child Support Enforcement. God damn, that's a lot of word. Regarding your FanDuel have been withheld from your account pursuant to Louisiana NSF. This is a lot of words missing. The compliance review was completed and we have unlocked your account and made your funds available for immediate use. You have an open child support debt, and we have debited $1,578.84 of your winnings to fulfill the open balance. Any other cash winnings prior to this will be available at withdrawal at your discretion.
Prior to this?
Yes. Yeah, any little wins, anything that, So, guys, FanDuel, the betting sites, maybe not even just FanDuel, DraftKings, Prize Picks, they're all tapping in now. How do we feel?
Tapping in.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. That's nuts,
Hey,
man.
nah, y'all gotta stop that. Come on, man.
That's worse than a bad beat. Like Like, I'd rather lose. Like, yo,
He
that's
lost.
fucking crazy.
That's like dropping a bottle that you was just about to enjoy.
Exactly. Like you had it
was
right
there.
there.
It was right
in your
there.
hands.
That's fresh.
You was going to crack the top off of the bottle, and then under the pressure of the bench. No, I'm just kidding.
That's all. I mean, oh man. $2 bet.
I mean, I'm just saying.
That pretty much that's all the winnings.
Basically, he lost $2, so I'm sure he's looking at it from some sort of positive to be able to share it in the
that's
first
what I was
place.
about to say.
But think
Like, it
about
was
this,
$2.
But think about this: if you would have put $10, that would have been $9 grand.
Man, something to think about. But
more or less it's like so he was behind, so maybe he was trying to catch up.
hopefully he didn't know much more. Hopefully that
And
took
it was
care of
like,
his balance.
It was like, I
Sir,
see what you're doing.
You were in arrears. Believe me.
We saw what you was trying to do.
We know
helped
what
you.
arrears look like, sir. You shouldn't have been using $2 to bet anything. You should have
Yeah.
gave it $2 to that baby.
$2
Well,
ain't
now
nothing.
the baby got
But now
15 grand.
that $2, God has blessed you and turned it into $1,500 and has blessed your arrears. So now you can go on about regular life.
Man.
So think about it as you not actually using your own funds to pay your own child support. You
Yeah, don't
use
worry.
the money.
You'll owe it
from
next
your
month
bet.
though.
I know it's just gonna get right back into the arrears again. But nigga, take care of your arrears first before you start betting on James Harden and 8 assists, because that's how I always lose. All right, shout out to James Harden blocking Kawhi Leonard's 3-pointer.
But
All right,
with that, I was like, so they were up
They were way up, weren't they?
by 21 points.
yeah,
And he was like, I was just trying to make it fun for y'all.
yeah.
That was
that's
a-
But Kawhi didn't make it. Actually,
I
if he
know.
made the shot, then
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm sure the coach was like, yo, what you doing? But that was just like total. I would be mad if I was on the Blazers.
me too. Yeah, that's definitely
y'all just
something-
styling on us, huh? You just doing whatever.
Oh, you gonna block your own man shot?
You gonna get the assist and the defensive pressure too. Like what?
All right,
Yeah.
Play better.
play better.
Hey, man, advice to this man: use somebody else's account.
Yeah, as Shohei Ohtani, how he did it.
Oh.
$4.5 million.
Hey,
Yeah, they gonna blame his interpreter, nigga. No,
I
he
don't-
interpreted that money
No,
into
I
that
don't know.
FanDuel
No, I don't know.
and lost.
That's all.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's all.
That's what he said.
No.
All right, so Big Sean
Boy.
has no Diddy has appeared recently.
He has appeared. Nah, he's been dropping like freestyles here and there.
Got
When?
one freestyle.
he did
and then
another
3
joint.
days ago.
He did
No.
another joint on the Dilla B, the old joint. Probably
Oh,
like
I missed that. I know he did the Clarity short film, and then he did
This is
the
consistency. I just haven't
That.
had the energy to compete with
It
enemies.
was
So y'all
another
so-called
joint.
bigger
So,
three.
yeah, it was a couple.
But
He
every
probably
verse I lay, fans love to say, man, niggas is sleep. But 200 million records up, though, it isn't
Okay.
a
Nah, I
dream.
like
Even
I
if
like
you
the
was my
freestyle.
son, you couldn't belittle me. My life got more layers than a secret identity. And I'm all
You know,
money
I
in like
hear-
Nipper J Stone whipping the brinks. And
It
I
was kind of
this-
Drake
now,
verse,
that's what
Drake
that-
flow, to
and that's
me.
the thing. Like when I hear it, I hear Drake only because Drake is so consistently in the media with content. But can we say this is Big Sean's flow that Drake
I
stole?
think we can say they all came from
Yeah.
the same place and probably pulled, styles from each other. And
no Diddy.
back in the day, during the blog era, they were a lot more similar than they might be now. But I can't say that's Drake. I think that was a group of dudes that were around each other a lot, and their flows are gonna mesh or meld. I don't know the word, but they're gonna mix up sometimes, and I wouldn't take that from Sean. Like, I think what's that stupid ass flow they used to have back in the day that Luda dissed them about?
Oh,
Damn, what was that
Silly
shit
flow or
called?
something?
No,
can't
it was
remember.
like I got her blown up balloons or some shit.
Yeah, I can't remember. I gotta look
It
that
was
up.
horrible. It was
Yeah.
horrible.
That was.
I mean, full
Blog-
disclosure, I don't really
blog
listen to
era.
the guy. So
But shout out to Big Sean. Like
Big
he
Sean-
was gone for a while. He decided to come out the wrong weekend.
Yeah, nah, for real.
We ain't even get there yet.
Yeah, But nah, I mean, like Big Sean is just fabulous, man. Like he be making music, and that's it.
Oh, so Big Sean is this generation's
He's fabulous.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said
I thought he was calling him fabulous.
Hey,
No
he's
diddy,
just-
no diddy.
He's fabulous.
No Diddy. Nah, he's this generation's fabulous. Man.
Okay.
That's how I get to sum it up, you know.
So we can say he's
mad.
consistent as far as with his quality of music.
Me personally,
it was called the Super Duper Flow.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I said silly.
So that
flow.
was a Detroit thing specifically, right?
I can't. I got to dig deeper for that. Pause.
But Big Sean,
I can't say
no
that.
diddy.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop.
But Big Sean was the one that says that he kind of bought that out to the.
They
Masses.
all parties argue that they started it or they attribute it to someone else. But honestly, Luda was saying that, like even before the diss track,
Nah,
he
Luda
said
put it
he
in the
he
casket.
showed like shit way before it was even popular. He was doing it, so I gotta give him the credit for that.
Okay, all right. So we'll just give him
Not
credit
something
for
to
that.
really be credited. It's like, hey, I'm the one that I don't know. I made
helped kill hip-hop.
I made pregnant hip hop powerful. I don't know. It's like what it's so like who cares? It's not a good thing to really be taking credit for in 2024. But
So he admits to not being consistent
Yeah.
and
Too
not
busy
and
hitting
he
them
couldn't.
cheeks.
Yeah, if I had Janae, he cool.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
I probably wouldn't. I would be consistent in other places.
He was acting too, right? So he had
Was he?
like
Was he?
roles in didn't
I
he
don't
have
know
a
about
role
that.
in
Spider-Man. It's like,
no, what's the joint? The HBO joint now it's over on Netflix
yeah, I don't be watching.
Entourage.
with Issa Rae.
I don't see him
Insecure.
with Issa Rae,
I feel
but
like
he
he
was
was
in a few things.
He
The
was
most
on
recent
Insecure.
being House Party, the remake.
We're not gonna
He was also
mention that one.
he was also in the show. He was also in the show 20s, Lena Waithe show. I don't know if
20s?
you might be thinking about that. Yeah, I
don't
do
even
remember
know what
that.
the hell that is.
Okay.
It was short lived, but it was like it was Lena Waithe, so it was very
Yeah.
queer oriented.
Huh?
No, that's
No
not
Diddy,
A,
no
that's
Diddy.
not- no, that
No
wasn't
Diddy.
a diss. That's the truth.
Hey,
like
No
Okay.
Diddy.
you know, Lena Waithe is a lot of her material is going to put a spotlight on that community.
I get what you're saying.
And 20s
It's
was
fine.
about a queer black woman, and he was a recurring character on that show.
Okay.
I've
maybe
never even
that's what it
heard
was.
of the show.
Maybe that's
When
what I
did
saw.
can we get a year on that?
2020 to 2021.
Oh shit, that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah. I remember I don't even watch these shows like that, but I remember, I don't know why I remember it, but I remember there was a lot of media talk about that show before it kind of abruptly,
So with that freestyle he dropped, he also dropped a single. So we're just gonna give that a couple of moments because no one's probably gonna hear it. Like nah, shout out to Big Sean. I actually like the song. I don't like the chorus too much. But the track using the 3-6 Mafia, it's pretty good. Let's go.
Shoot my shot like, hey, hit the red dot like, hey, finger on the trigger like, hey, 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 hey.
Exclusive. Divvy that up.
Hit the spot like,
Exclusive.
I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed. Like, hey, I studied the target. I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision. Like, hey, shoot my shot like, hey, hit the red dot like, hey, finger on the trigger like,
I'm good.
Yes. Is there a couple drips left in the bottle?
in between 2 or 3.
Hold on. How many cups you got over there? All right, so let's continue. John's pouring so we can talk about something you don't care about. WrestleMania 40 is on the way.
Okay.
He actually might care about this because everyone's back into wrestling now. And we're still, when you hear this, it's going to still be a few weeks away from the actual event. So matches so far that have been confirmed are as follows. Io Sky versus Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship.
Could you give a prediction right after you say it?
Sure. Bayley.
Okay.
Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship.
Rhea.
Gunther versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship.
Gunter.
Gunther, even though I'm ready for him to lose that strap. Pause. No Diddy. Randy Orton. He had a strap on?
You added both. You added both though.
I know.
Pause. No dick.
What? Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul for the U.S. Championship. Logan Paul is just taking over. By the way, Prime is now a sponsor for all PLEs for WWE. So
he made it work. Kenny,
he did. Anytime there's an event that is on, for right now, Peacock.
Okay.
Prime will be sponsoring.
I mean,
the
sure, Slim Jim, right? Whatever.
Yeah,
but
for him to be,
are they gonna have it
a
in the
wrestler?
middle of
Like
the
for
ring?
him to be entertained, yes.
Nah, I don't like that.
Yes.
I don't like that.
For him to be, damn,
For him to have his own company,
he works for the company,
right? And then having them
yeah,
sponsor.
and he's also making his like YouTube shows during events.
He has a chip too.
Like it's a lot going on with
And
Logan
he's a
Paul
90.
and WWE.
He's a 90.
He's a
Why
90 on 2K24.
Why?
How did that happen? They can hide in Kevin Owens.
At best, he's an 82.
All right, let me continue. 6-pack ladder match for the tag team championships.
Who did you say was gonna win?
Oh, I didn't say.
Here you go, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Yeah. They gonna keep
6-pack
lager match.
That's why I need liquor, yo. You're tripping over my words.
Lager match.
The Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest versus 5 other teams that have not have been determined yet.
Oh.
But it's a ladder match for the tag team titles.
So,
with 6 teams.
With that said, they're going to drop it.
Yes. I do believe they will drop the straps. And for some reason, Damian Priest is still Mr. Money in the Bank. He's had it for almost a year.
I'll tell you.
He got like 2 months left.
I'll tell you when he's going to cash in, but go ahead, keep going.
Okay. All right. The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins on the main event for Saturday night. If the winner is The Rock and Roman Reigns, it's going to be on Sunday when Cody Rhodes takes on Roman Reigns. It'll be Bloodline rules, which means anything is possible. If Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes wins, there cannot be any interference by the Bloodline during the championship match. We have the World Heavyweight Championship, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre.
So with that one, before we go forward, I feel like what would be the shock is if The Rock and Roman actually win that match.
I think The Rock and Roman will win the match on Saturday.
So then it's like
to
the
set
odds
up
are stacked
Sunday.
up. And everybody going to be like, oh, my God, how you going to finish the story?
And and The Rock will then
make the turn.
And
let's not. But go ahead. What you said is McIntyre versus
Seth freaking Rollins.
I don't know
for the world title.
I guess McIntyre.
I don't know either. I think McIntyre may.
I feel like I heard Seth need to get some medical stuff done.
Yeah, and he's held it since it's been a title. So it's time. Like they getting too comfortable with people holding these titles.
Yeah, there's no changes over in terms of anybody.
Yeah.
So any more matches?
We have LA Knight versus AJ Styles. Confirmed. I think LA Knight.
You gotta get put over.
We got the brothers, Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. Ooh. Whoever's gonna be the drunkest will win.
It gotta be Superstar Jay.
That's crazy.
Oh shit! Let me turn the laptop volume down.
Yeah, Superstar Jay.
Jay would have to win that, right?
Yeah.
Main event, Jey
There's
Uso.
a wrestler named Superstar Jay.
My bad.
There's a wrestler named Superstar.
Yeah, Jey Uso.
Superstar.
My bad. Main event, not Superstar. But he is a superstar. Yeah. Main
Uso.
event.
There's also a mixtape series by Superstar Jay. Works for Sirius FM. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. That's probably where he got it from.
Sirius XM.
All right. And then the obviously undisputed WWE Universal Championship match will be Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes.
And you think with that one that
Cody will finish his story and win.
Right.
With the help of The Rock.
So then Roman will take his needed time off.
Yes.
To contemplate what's going on.
Yes.
And he's gonna pop up and then actually, let's finish this. I'm the head of the table, you Rock.
Yes.
But this is another year. I guess
Mhm.
Rock gives him.
Oh, they're
more
gonna
time.
they're gonna bleed it.
So
But once he loses, they can kind of just shift away from that for
Yeah,
a while. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean, he got like 1,300 days of holding the title.
That's crazy.
So
Never thought I would see that again. I know Hulk Hogan did it,
Well, Bruno Sammartino had like 5 years.
and Bruno Mars had $50 million in debt. MGM.
Yo, what the hell?
Hey, y'all are weaving these topics in so beautifully.
That's what happened when you ain't got no goddamn liquor, man.
Yeah, he.
How does that work though?
what?
There you go. He about to get into some old gambling shit.
Nah, the nigga.
He ain't play FanDuel.
but
That's
he,
why.
He definitely didn't do that.
But he has a contract with him. But
He does. He has a
Part of that
residency.
contract was probably a tab.
but
Yes.
then they
Yes,
said
yes,
nah.
yes.
They said they came out and said nah, that's not true.
Of course, they're not trying to lose their
Well, you think
money
they're going
bank.
to confirm it?
That's like they bribing. Like they can't say he gonna work this and we're cool with
Technically, he's not in debt to them. There probably
Yeah.
is the existence of a tab that might be in eight
right.
figures.
And they're just pulling that away from the money
pulling
he
that
makes.
right
that.
in.
Like who doesn't have the debt?
Yeah, that's
We
wild.
all sitting here with debt. So like this is just information. That's all it is.
But why? My question is, why did that information have to come out?
Because it's notable.
Yeah,
Somebody
It's
who
the
work
person.
at MGM
Someone
peeped some
beefing.
shit and decided to
Pretty
leak some
much.
shit.
yeah.
So-
Bruno Mars was probably a dick to him, and he was like, "Oh, okay."
Somebody got a check
Oh,
from TMZ.
I know somebody was like, "Oh, they said when he get paid, his first 5 joints go to the IRS," and then it just spread it. So, no pause.
No diddy.
These allegations are not
Allegations.
They're not.
Allegedly,
These
Let's
alleged.
say that.
They said my man is on the poker table. He goes hard.
Huh?
Yeah,
no
that's
diddy.
crazy.
Who? Oh,
Yeah, Bruno. Anyway, all right. So, any words about WrestleMania? Or did we all complete that one?
the 2 days. I feel like that is excessive. That
Well,
just
they-
takes
you
away
know
my
they've
whole
been
weekend.
doing the
I know.
WrestleMania gonna get 2 days,
I know.
and you gonna get 4 hours each day, and they gonna make as
5.
much money as they possibly can out of
Well,
those 2 days.
Hopefully, I think this year with no, and I'm guessing no involvement from Vince McMahon, it should be good.
Yeah, he ain't got shit to do with this.
Yeah, it should be good.
I hope so. I'm gonna watch it anyway. I have no
Got to.
choice.
Got to.
All right, next up.
What you watching?
Haven't had this in a while. I'm curious. It's been probably a year since we've
A
talked,
year.
but let's not even focus in on it being a year. Let's talk about recency here. Let's have some recency bias.
Okay.
What have you guys been watching recently?
Travel Channel shit.
Talk about it.
I will be watching that new X-Men shit. now
What's
that
it called for the people?
X-Men. Oh, go ahead.
97?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll be on that, but otherwise it's just been YouTube and how to get out of the U.S. That's pretty much my whole
Get the
shit.
fuck out of here.
Let's see. What have I been? I've been watching a whole bunch of just random shit.
Chicago's back, right?
Yeah, all that.
Yes, yes.
Chicago. You know, you got Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago MD.
Yep.
But yeah,
Chicago rapper.
yeah, Grey's Anatomy came back. Excited about
Huh?
that.
It did?
Yeah.
20 season.
Yep. And was
Crazy.
it 2 black people? That's the longest running motherfuckers on that motherfucker. Still, good to see niggas keeping the job, keeping it consistent.
Yes.
I know it's a couple of shows I don't watch, and that's like in this last season, like The Good Doctor. That's in this last season. It was some other show. But something different that I watched. I watched this movie. It came out in 2022, I want to say, and it was called A Lot of Nothing.
Oh. Who's in
Who was in this joint? I think that lady from
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
No, you
What's
thinking
this,
of everything
what's
all
that?
of the same thing.
Yeah, something like that.
And
Cleopatra Coleman. You know who that is?
No. Her
Name
face
does
looks
not
familiar.
ring any bells.
She looked familiar.
I know you know who it is.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
it was a weird movie. It was like it was basically all dialogue, but it was basically about two people who were just tired of being good magical Negroes for like all these white people, and they ended up kidnapping a cop type shit. Like it was good though.
Shit.
Like it was a lot of dialogue, but it was good dialogue. And then I was watching this thing called Black Cake.
Oh, I did watch that show. That
No
was
diddy.
actually surprisingly very good.
Nah, it was good as hell.
It's based off a book, but go ahead. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
say.
So it's basically about this lady. She was born in Jamaica.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jamaica.
yeah.
She was born in
okay.
Jamaica,
Yeah,
but
I
she's like
She went
half
through some shit.
Jamaican and half Asian. I'm not sure what the
Jamaican?
She was
Sorry.
one. If
Yeah.
you're familiar with Jamaican history, you know that there's a heavy dose of Asian
Yeah,
immigrants, and I guess a
indeed.
couple of them cheeked up and created this beautiful woman who
Yeah,
lived
nah,
quite a
she-
damn life.
Cheeked
Yeah,
up.
she has an adventurous
Jamaican?
life.
No diddy.
A shaking?
Yeah, she definitely has an adventurous life. It was pretty good though, but I think that's
She went through some shit.
Yeah, check it out. Black Cake.
Okay. What the fuck? If that was the air freshener, y'all. That wasn't nobody farting on the
Shout out to
podcast.
my homegirl Belinda too. Belinda O'Fordre. I know she goes by a slightly different name, but O'Fordre is her last name. She actually wrote on that show, so that's what
nice.
made me watch it.
Type.
That's what's up.
Shout out. Shout
Oh,
out to
She
Belinda.
did her thing.
And honorable mentions, Harlem. That was a good show. And the thing is, the show called The Johnsons. Pause.
No diddy.
I know it. Keeping up with the Johnsons. It wasn't that, was it?
Nah.
Are you familiar with that?
Nah, I think it was like the Johnson brothers. Yeah, it was like it's a show about four friends. They became friends because they all last name is Johnson, but they're not related, and they just kept a friendship up. Whatever. Some girl that I knew is in that series. Well, was in that for a little while. That's the only reason why I watched it. Yeah,
Oh.
that's it.
Okay.
Good amount.
I watched the Freaknik documentary.
Mm.
It was more Nick, less freak. But it's very. I didn't know the roots of the Freaknik, and you find out that Freaknik was started by people from Washington D.C.
Oh yeah, I learned that too. Yeah.
Sounds
Yes.
about right.
Yeah, there was a DMV Metro Club. You know, a lot of us I'm not a DMV.
D.C. I don't know why
A
you keep
lot of
saying
us
DMV.
local
I know,
people definitely went to the South for college,
Yeah,
mainly
yeah.
on the East Coast, but some other southern states. And yeah, they thought up some crazy shit, man. It started off like a picnic, I think. And
It was called a picnic,
Mhm.
and it was for the dance called the Freak, which was from Le Chic. Freak out, that song.
Yeah.
Just say she.
Freak out. So there was a particular dance done with the song that everyone was into in 1983, the year of most of our births, minus AC.
Wait, what?
AC, the
That was born
youngest,
in '86.
the youngest on the podcast.
Yeah, no, he got to be the baby
Right,
again.
man. Right.
But so they used the Freak and the picnic. They took the pick off Nick. Freak Nick, and you have the birth of niggers fucking. I'm sorry, yeah, it didn't really go that way, but it kind of got crazy. People, they spring breaks, kids went down, and debauchery ensues, and it was a good time. It was a good show. Movie, a doc. Other than that, my wife be having me watching bitch shit. So
Okay.
been watching Ultimatum on Netflix.
Bitch shit.
Love is Blind.
Oh shit! Yo, I heard about that.
Yeah, shout out to Clay.
That nigga said,
Left her ass at the altar.
"I'm
Ooh.
good." Dropped her ass like a bag of Crown Royal. Huh?
Oh no. No.
Black Mirror.
My last.
It was probably gonna be so bomb too, dog.
Like I'm still smelling
The sugar, you're still smelling the sweetness of the elixir that we were about to. I don't know. It might go a little too far, so I'm gonna keep going.
And I'm just watching March Madness. Miguel, what are you watching?
Oh, before you say it,
Yeah.
I just want to. Is there some like white guy that keep calling like a soon-to-be accountant that just whooped like some team's ass, like upset somebody?
I think Kentucky lost.
Yeah, I think it was Kentucky.
You talking about Kareem
yeah.
Abdul-Jabbar?
He's a Kareem.
I just watched the video of him just hitting threes left and
I think
right,
he
but
had
the
like
nigga do
32
look
or
like he
something.
about to be like
He was like,
a store salesman in a few
He's
years.
like, I know I can't play in the NBA, but I can play with these
about
guys.
to be a future defense attorney.
What you watching, Mig?
I'm back on AMC watching The Ones Who Live, which is the Rick and Michonne series from The Walking Dead. Watching Preacher on there on AMC as well. Watching The Sopranos. Watching this joint called Tokyo Vice on Max as well. X-Men 97. I mean, that's I try to watch as much as I can, with this little dog here, but yeah, that's about it.
All right. So, with that being said, let's get to the main topic.
Exclusive.
I was like, what? Who doubled that up?
Yeah.
Sticking to
Y'all know what this is, right?
Yes.
So the beef has been rebrewed, repackaged, reshelved, reset.
Yeah.
Let me
man.
just
That kind of
just get to it.
shook everything up.
It did, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful. It's about freaking time. Hip hop has
hopefully-
been kind of quiet recently, so let me just try to get to it for you guys. Let's see if we can get the verse in without getting canceled. This is actually it's licensed to Epic, but it is not a universal release, so we should be good to go. Let's go.
These niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coughing out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say yes, a lot of goofies for the check. I'll hold them sentiments symbolic. My temperament bipolar, I choose violence. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but they not be legit. No 40 water.
I like that album.
Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap. This Melly Mel if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, hey, your best work is a light pack. Nigga, Prince outlived Mike Jack. Nigga, for all your dogs getting buried. That's a K with all these 9s. He gon' see Pet Cemetery, nigga.
Oh, that's a K. That's a K with all these 9s.
But you gotta the bar before for all these dogs.
This doesn't even make sense.
It does make sense.
Nigga, the goofy though, nigga.
Yeah.
All the dogs is goofy, nigga.
Damn near ready to start hitting the Memphis juke off that sample though.
Goddamn.
I'm like, yo, this shit dropped. Everything Big Sean did went out the window.
Shout out to Sean, but yeah, try again next week.
God damn. Like, that's got to be the most upsetting shit ever. Well, at least he got Janae. She consoled
wins.
that nigga.
he still wins somewhere. All right, so with that,
yeah, and
because Kendrick has been taking shots. I mean, he's taken shots before. This is nothing new in the hip hop realm. But this one more specifically, more than any other time, he put a name on the bullet. Well, he did it before in Control. Kendrick doesn't shy away from putting shit out there. Other people do. You know, they like to mask their shit by being subliminal and like talking random shit, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kendrick normally, if that's what it is, he's gonna put it out there like that, and he did again, but this time to Drake and J. Cole, who are considered to be this big three that people have coined them to be, which I can agree from that generation, those three would be the top three guys in hip hop at that time.
I have a side question, but I do want to stick on to this until we finish.
Okay, so remember, don't forget.
I will.
All right, so the real question is, in the end, who's gonna win this battle?
Who's battling?
It's the big three. I guess it. Goddamn BlackBerry. I guess it can't be. We can't say it's Drake versus J. Cole versus Kendrick,
because I think I saw
Drake and J. Cole. Even though they all say that
together,
they're the
but
best.
apart.
Yeah, they ain't together. They together apart. Because they haven't. They all say that they're the GOAT or the best rapper and this and that. But as far as from first person shooter, they were clicking up. So maybe is it J. Cole and Drake versus Future and Kendrick?
No. I think Future don't mess with Drake.
Yeah, I don't either. So shout out to Future.
Well, I don't think Kendrick mess with Drake.
Oh yeah. I mean, because we kind of heard some bars in there about him too, but also J. Cole, he obviously was like, yeah,
I think Kendrick is more going at J. Cole for siding with Drake.
Yeah.
Bro.
Ebro said something. Actually, it was kind of like that, but more along the lines of, "My nigga, I'm paranoid. I fuck with you, but you looking real funny next to this nigga. So I don't know what's going on, but this is a warning shot. I'm going at everybody, like that type of vibe. But I don't know."
Yeah, I just think that's a whole weird ordeal for you to get on a song with another nigga talking about y'all both number one, and then kind of shout me out.
That's not. I feel like that's not crazy because Jake coming from J. Cole, you always look at it like it's, well, let me be competitive, but also show love to my peers who are also successful type vibe. And
I just feel like Kendrick should have been on that song, and if he was not a part of that song, don't shout him out.
Well, it's clear that he ain't getting on no
name out your mouth.
He's not getting on no song with Drake no time soon. That Cold War has been going on for about a decade.
For a minute now. I don't even know how A$AP Rocky got that song off.
Even crazier, I didn't know that Drake and Future was sneak dissing each other all this time either.
Looking at that shit you seen, I'm like, oh shit.
Dog,
the name of the album was a goddamn diss.
Yeah.
Like that's
Her
crazy.
Loss and it was what would Pluto do? I didn't know them songs was that
niggas
type
beefing
of
over
song.
pussy. Like that's
First of all, I'm not
crazy.
surprised about that.
Not at
but
all.
Secondly, I don't think niggas thought that deeply into it at first listen. Now it's kind of unraveling.
The Twitterverse is going to dig deep.
Everything is unraveling now, so everyone's going back and piecing shit together. And it's a little deeper than we thought it was.
Yeah.
It's definitely Future has some bars for Drake too. We cannot pass that.
Nope.
And with that though, who's so first of all, who's the battle? What's the battle here?
Well,
is
Kendrick
it a big
versus
three
everybody.
battle?
Future's on his gangster shit. I feel it. I don't see him necessarily competing, but he had to get some shit off. Like it was some real beef going on there. As far as this battle is concerned, it's the big three.
It's Kendrick versus everybody.
It's Kendrick. Cole and Drake are expected to respond. If they don't respond, it's like Control all over again.
They're not responding on the same track though.
So do they click up
That'd be
again?
weird.
No.
If they click up, they lose. If they click up, they lose.
Exactly.
Because that's not you.
So what if J. Cole says something and then Drake just be like?
Then Drake loses, but Drake too busy worrying about his fingernails right now. I don't know what's going on with Drake.
What?
I don't know.
I just remember the
I don't know
nigga started
either.
painting his nails because of Yachty. That shit was weird.
Okay.
It was a weird.
And
time.
J. Cole
Not-
is in
not to
album
mention the
mode right
Barrettes.
now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I
So
forgot
this
about
is a perfect time to.
J. Cole,
Get that shit
I
done.
believe, has the absolute ability to contend.
Yeah.
He got an album pretty much coming out too.
He can take a quick break,
Which might make
and
a
he
left
will
turn.
lay that nigga out. And then it'll create a great battle. I
But
don't know
then-
what Drake
But
can
then
do.
you don't know what Kendrick at either
We don't.
because he's
Kendrick
going
might be
on
ready to-
TDE.
Yeah.
And he's not attached to TD anymore. That means he can drop whatever he wants whenever he wants. He's a wild card. That's a perfect. Yeah, he's a wild card.
But nigga, Kendrick put like a whole lot of shit in one fucking verse.
He sure did. It was amazing.
Like it's, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like Kendrick could come out on top on this one.
Oh yeah, everyone has a
Between
chance.
the three, but between the three of them,
I mean, well, you know, Drake is going to get the.
Drake. I don't even think Drake is going to.
But Drake going to drop something, and everybody who was a Drake.
So
what Drake
fan,
does is
nigga,
he
hell,
drops
he's
something
Drake.
and he subliminally disses people.
Yeah.
So he's not going
Now's
to
not
directly.
the time.
But like, remember what he did with Meek Mill and made it like a song, a his song. I feel like
Yeah.
Future has that ability if he was to go that route with Drake.
Yeah.
He can make a hit song.
Future can rap some. He can say some shit. They just keep it real.
But I don't think I
don't think he's into
yeah,
that.
Yeah, exactly. But
Well,
Yeah, but I
maybe
mean, like-
he is today.
But
I
like,
don't
come
know.
on.
He got some Dungeon Family roots.
Yeah. But like keeping in the buck, like Drake versus Pusha T. Like Pusha T obviously won that battle, but
Lord, so,
people don't care about that shit. It's Drake.
Right.
But we saw
They
what-
just kept comparing what he sells versus what he sells.
It's crazy.
Which is ridiculous, but that's you can't even argue with them people.
that would have been nice if they would have put Pusha T on the track.
I know Pusha T somewhere laughing like shit at this whole situation.
He ain't doing it. Drake ain't.
Kendrick,
Drake,
just give me the call.
I think Drake he's definitely gonna be a subliminal. He's not gonna
No,
name
he
drop
got it.
nothing.
If he does not,
That's the L.
He
That's
has
the
not.
L, bro.
Yeah.
If he doesn't go at least Duppy freestyle level, then he's lost, and I think he knows that. Honestly.
I mean, do we got like somebody in the bag to help him write that?
I think he's capable of writing it. I know it's all jokes, but
I mean, no. The
he's
new
been-
niggas
he's-
now
because
they,
his standards are so low now. He's just crafting hits at will. Like he can
it's
make
real-
hits.
real
He
shit.
can make 10 songs
Yeah,
in
I
an
mean-
evening, and they're all
One, that,
top
two, that,
10s on the Billboard, and he's fine with that. Clearly, like he's not really. He ain't really been rapping. He showed some glimpses of the past with the deluxe of
the
the Scary
$40.
Hours 3.
I mean, he's a mix of the safe rappers pick for white people.
Well, he's partly that. So
I mean, he's everything.
Kendrick really said, "Fuck y'all
so
light
he,
skinned niggas."
so he's safe. Like
Yes.
like
Stand
how,
up for us.
That nigga
brown
said
brothers.
two black parents,
like
four
a Disney
grandparents.
character. You would say Drake is safe like a Disney character,
Oh,
I don't even
like-
know if they say.
like Goofy.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going with that.
for all the zogs.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know.
We
Drake
just
is
gotta wait and see though. I
Drake
think-
just has like an impenetrable shield. No Diddy.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's impenetrable anymore.
Obviously.
I think it is to the lane of success as far as getting sales and stuff. Anything that happens to him won't like diminish his sales yet. Because the Pusha T thing, that was like wow, but
So
he
we're-
still went up.
But are we if we make it about sales, then if he makes it about sales,
That's
then
what it's
he's going
about.
to lose. It's about you are now in the ring with somebody against your will. Apparently,
What he gonna sing? He gonna sing up. He gonna sing at him.
he's going to have to pick his pen
better not
up.
fucking sing.
He is not. He's too
going to
far.
have to pick his pen up, man.
He's too far from even engaging with
I
this
don't
stuff.
think he is
Because you can't be in the mud with the pigs and roll around. And that's when his son, I mean, what's his name? Jay Prince gonna come and be like, don't do that because it's gonna mess up the money.
Nah, he came back.
No,
he came back out of
has
this
to do this.
one. Yeah,
He
this,
don't
this
have
one is
to.
different.
There's no
he don't
getting
have
out of
to,
this.
but
He's
he
not. Because
This-
it's just gonna
this
be
one's
cold.
different,
He's
though.
gonna step aside and be like, okay, I'll take all the hits and get everything else about.
But in
even if he responds once,
it's gonna be
it's
subliminal.
still better than not respond.
It's gonna be subliminal.
It can't. He can't.
He's not gonna call out. He can't rhyme Kendrick and Fendrick and stuff. So it don't matter. He's gonna be subliminal. Like, oh, I heard you. Like,
Y'all not giving him no type of like. He just no chance for Drake, huh?
He's not the battle type.
Don't ask me.
He is the battle. He's proven that he can battle.
When
Meek
ring
Mill.
around you,
Man.
Oh, Meek Mill.
Before
Sorry,
he
sorry.
started,
I forgot about
he
that.
shut-
That seemed like a fun tune though.
That's
he
the whole
shut,
point.
Look, he shut down some Canada nigga's career early on when he was babyface. Then he definitely
He was
went at
babyface.
Common.
Oh, he was a wrestler?
No.
When he had no beard.
Oh.
That nigga shut down
Everybody
everybody.
act like stay
He's a good
skinny
guy.
and he didn't cook
Hey,
Common
man.
real quick.
That
Come
nigga,
on,
he's the king.
Come on.
Drake is the king of shutting down
Meek
niggas'
Mill,
careers.
we know what happened with Meek Mill. Pusha T could
they
have
friends,
went
though.
away, but that's when he lost a lot of credibility because his daddy Prince made him
LeBron
shut it
also.
down.
LeBron.
Oh yeah, you remember what I told you, right?
So this is the J-
nothing I could do could ever
So-
make you.
so that's the
disappointed.
the Jay-Z's mom of the generation now.
No.
Making the nigga apologize and shit.
That's basically.
See,
well,
Tay
he
ain't
didn't
here to
apologize.
take up for Drake, so we gotta do it.
I'm taking up for Drake. I feel like he is capable. He
All right.
he can do it.
So
Okay,
we're gonna
he's
foreshadow.
He's capable. He's
Let's
not
get to
gonna do
it's
that.
March right now. Let's say November 2024, and 3 songs have come out. One from each
It better
opponent.
not be that little amount of songs and that many months.
I wouldn't even doubt it at this point.
Drake
With
gonna-
them niggas,
Drake-
Kendrick pop out there at
Drake
5
gonna put out
years.
some scary
J.
hours
Cole
4
is
or
in
something.
album mode, and Drake is fucking jerking off on a plane.
Cole's always
No
been
Diddy.
like he's never really had the opportunity to truly like he's proven himself with his music and his sales and his tours or whatever. But this is the chance he's got the biggest opportunity out of anybody.
He does.
He can really be like, oh, it's time to. This is like
Okay,
Nas
so let's
before
not
Ether
say-
came out.
let's not say November.
That's a good point.
Let's say
Cole's the
Good point.
one that I'm expecting to truly benefit from this.
August 2024,
I thought you was getting ready to say Alcina.
and a song from each artist has released. You all right over there, Mickey?
Sorry.
Who would you take winning in a lyrical battle between these 3 guys?
I feel like all of them will be winners unless one of them don't respond.
And I already gonna
Look,
bet
man.
that Drake will not be
So
the response.
Drake is the highest likelihood of losing.
So we're gonna go over and under.
Man, this shit gonna be
Is
over.
this on FanDuel yet?
This shit gonna be
But it's
over
all
in June.
opinionated,
Man.
so
It's gonna be over in Gemini season, and Kendrick is gonna be the winner.
King Kuta.
I expect Kendrick to shut it all down, but Cole, I am very confident that Cole.
This is a perfect time for Cole.
This
to-
is Cole's time. He about to
mean,
drop an
Cole-
album. He just got thrown the alley-oop from Kendrick. All he got to do is just
It's
come
just bait.
with
That's
it.
all it is. It's a bait.
Sure. And he does, but
Yeah.
they don't have to go back and forth forever. It does technically mean one. There
I
is
mean,
going to
they've
be a
been
victor.
going back and forth forever though.
not the Cole.
not J.
version.
Cole and Kendrick.
Yeah, Cole.
Because they were supposed to do a project.
Oh,
so.
I mean, well, Cole,
but
Cole was
Cole's been pushing the envelope just a little bit when it comes to poking his chest out on wax, but he ain't never. Yeah, I can't think of any. Has he ever battled anybody?
nah, but
he's
he
not
he battled
tested.
Benny the Butcher.
he went on.
Yeah,
and
he been on
Wale.
this feature run where he
He had
just
a whole-
calls himself.
he had a whole verse
He
about
had a
Wale.
talk with Wale and Kanye on a song.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That ain't no
talk
battle.
about it.
Nah, don't talk.
That
to
wasn't
me
no
on the
battle.
song.
That wasn't a battle,
They
but
had a
that
talk
was a
with
nice little back and forth. But that was friendly fire. That wasn't no beef.
Wale should have boxed his mouth for that shit.
No, people act
Diddy.
like
No
Wale's
Diddy.
response wasn't shit. I thought it was.
He
I thought
responded?
it was dope. Yeah, you didn't hear his
I don't know.
response.
I don't listen to Wale.
Can we pull
Bro,
that
he
up?
put out a whole song. It wasn't even on
It's a real
streaming.
song?
I don't think it was.
wasn't on.
Did it make it to
It was
streaming?
a video. It was a video. It might have been
Alright.
on streaming.
So I guess we just gotta see and wait. But more or less, it's Cole or Kendrick. That's where it's at.
Okay, so we're gonna
One or two.
bet over and under. Drake won't respond.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
going
think
to
he will.
under on
I'm
this.
going-
I'm gonna say
He won't- he won't
the Wale
directly
song was
respond.
called
He's not.
Groundhog Day, by the way.
Okay,
He's not going.
because he
So
gonna
that's why I ain't
that
see it.
sub shit ain't going. Stupid. You
It's
see, he
gotta
ain't see
be
a shadow.
direct. It's gotta be direct.
The sub shit ain't
There's
gonna
no
work
other
this
way.
time.
Yeah, there's
Sub
no
shit
other
ain't
way.
He gonna
for
step
him.
aside. And Cole gonna.
If
do
he
that.
steps aside, he better stay over in the Taylor Swift lane from
He
here on out.
is. He's converting.
I don't want to
He
hear
gonna-
nothing. I'm going to still
Man,
enjoy
he
his
gonna
music,
sub
but
both of them niggas in a song called "From L.A. to."
That's sad.
Why
That's sad
are
if he
they
does.
That's what he
fighting
gonna
over
say.
me?
That's what it's
That's
gonna
sad
be.
if he does. That's
Seven,
absolutely
just like
sad.
that
7
nigga made a-
a.m. in Dubakirk.
just like he made a song called "Virginia Beach."
8 a.m. in
Like,
Saudi
I was
Arabia.
like, oh, here's the response.
Yeah,
And man, it was harmonizing on harmonies. Yeah, so
I don't know.
I think we got a consensus on that, and I guess we all agreed that this is the big three of this
Yeah,
generation.
this nigga
Yes.
Drake chilling.
So-
he over here taking pictures with Canadians right
Right,
now.
he
doing
ain't
shit.
about that. It's whatever. So with that being said, of this same generation, who's the mid three?
Oh, we know who the mid three are.
I'm
I'm
sweet.
still convinced.
Logic.
Logic's definitely
Or
in the mid
is he the
three.
low? He's the
Logic,
low three.
Logic is the
It's the
front
mid and
runner
low.
of the mid three.
Logic.
Now, all right, let's say it like this because you could say sales, right? Logic has sales.
He does.
See, that's
So-
so does
so-
6ix9ine.
Oh shit.
That doesn't. I don't.
We know, so we
No,
can't
no.
use sales.
Let's,
Okay,
all right,
gotcha.
no, let's just.
Not the same generation, but I get what you're saying.
So I saw Meek Mill was somebody listed Meek Mill, right? Did y'all say that?
Is
Crazy
he in that
'cause Meek
generation?
Mill-
He's right
Mill
under
was-
that
Meek Mill
generation.
was
I said-
up there with Drake
You
at one
said-
point. That's the crazy thing.
Big
Yeah.
Sean? You said Big Sean
Yeah.
as well?
Nah. Big Sean
Damn.
was always under.
So the three
Kanye
under
in
them,
label and
That's what
in
I'm
real
saying.
life.
Like it was, they're not the same generation. I think they're the generation after, right? Or am I tripping? Big Sean,
Their,
Wale,
their
all-
blog,
Yeah,
all of them.
all of
Drake
them,
is
yeah.
part of that same generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm just
Cole.
saying where
So
where
never
do they
mind.
lie on that as far as
Wale is last.
who's the mid card?
Wale's not last.
Wale is the jobber.
If Wale's last, where's Logic?
You better not call him our truth.
I don't even know, man.
Wale is our truth.
I don't even know what that means.
What about what about Big Crit's position?
Big Crit is the most slept on nigga in the history of
I mean,
hip hop right now.
Like he's the only nigga besides Logic.
Production is on,
Logic ain't really
No,
a nigga.
Logic is not a good artist. Big Crit is an amazing artist that is highly slept on.
Yeah, he ain't really had
And he
nobody.
produces.
Could you
He
you
really
could
had
say
nobody
he's a
back
mid three?
He's unfortunately mid because
All right.
of
Circumstance,
that.
yeah. Like he didn't
But
really have nobody to back him.
that
Like,
man
who was
has
back-
classic
who was backing him? He
albums.
was
All right,
literally.
who's the other two?
Big Sean and Logic,
don't know.
I guess. I don't know.
Meek ain't there?
Meek is in a funny space.
I mean, you
don't
can
know.
say that.
If
but-
Meek
Then.
put out an EP and the EP didn't do that
I'm
great
talking about
sales
then.
wise, but
Meek is with Diddy, man. We can't get talking about. I mean, I'm
Meek,
sorry.
we
No
need to
Diddy.
see how
All right,
Meek
who's the
presents
low?
himself
Who's the
with his
low
next
three
album.
then? Who's the low three? Like they had
Kid
promised,
Cudi? I
but
don't
they
know.
didn't.
No, Kid Cudi is up there. Let me put Kid Cudi in the mid three. He was part of the blog era too.
He was.
Yeah.
He definitely was.
I don't know who's the low three.
Well,
That's a good
okay.
question. Action
Yeah.
Bronson, shit. And I love that. No, I love that nigga.
All right, nah. We'll leave it right here.
Yeah.
Now you
'cause
got me
now we
thinking. I got to come up
start
with three
thinking and
shitty
shit.
ass artists.
Three shitty ass artists.
Yeah.
Like, they
did.
Logic got to be in the low three. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. He
He's
didn't
gotta
meet
be in the low.
expectations.
With his fans, sure.
He
I
got
think
fans.
That's what matters, right?
Play a Logic song right now. Anyway,
No,
we
no.
good.
No.
Nah, we good.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm just saying, if we could settle it, first play 10 seconds of a song. Just skip like 30 seconds into any song.
I'll save you some time. I'm half black, half white. nigga. Yeah, I
You
can
be
say
rapping
nigga. 'cause
fast?
I'm
Oh,
half black,
Chance
half
the
white.
Rapper might be low three.
Yeah.
He was mid three at one point, but
Oh,
he
man.
Wait. So
He was a mid three that presented himself as a high three because he got the 4 bats treatment, but
So
then he
what-
put out his long-awaited debut, which I don't know how the other ones weren't debuts,
Right.
and it was just like I Love My Wife for 22 songs.
You talking
So-
about mid, right?
No, he's low. I mean
Low.
mid. No, he's mid. He's
Okay.
mid. No,
I'm
he's
gonna
low.
say Anderson Paak is mid three.
So
Oh hell no, Anderson.
So what you saying? So what you saying,
This
Chance?
is
Though?
this is too difficult. There's gotta be. There's gotta be
I gotta
a mid three.
But so-
I gotta get names
so
of people
you-
that were in the same class type.
But you brought up Chance. So does that bring Tyler the Creator in this song?
Tyler's hot. Ooh, see, shit.
He was waiting. He
Shit.
waiting to throw in the
Shit.
fucking monkey wrench.
Man.
I say
There's
Tyler.
there's no clear
I
answer.
say Tyler
here.
is mid 3 because he's the tier under. But I think he still could be the top.
I
He's
don't
not
know,
mid.
man.
I don't think he's mid.
Nah.
Like
I mean,
rap.
he's not
rap.
there with.
I'm talking about in
He's
rap.
just under them, right?
In
Like,
rap.
just
I don't.
under-
Yeah.
I think
He's
the
got
term,
his own.
Yeah, I think the term
what you call
mid is making it confusing.
Yeah,
There's like
it should
a
be middle.
with the NBA. What is it?
That's
All
what I'm
star
talking
middle
first,
three.
That's what I'm
all-star
talking about.
first
Like,
team,
in the
all star
Continental.
second team, or something
Like,
like that.
like he could be alternate.
Fair
Like,
enough. That's what I'm talking about. The second team.
I say second team.
Yeah.
Yeah, we say mid. I just think
I wasn't thinking Jordan
mid
mids. All right.
niggas.
Not
So-
Jordan mid.
Shout out to mids.
Nah.
He said,
All right, so that was a great conversation. And on that note, this has been Wise Guys and Whiskey Podcast, episode 120. So, shout out to J. Cole and shout out to
Cole.
Kendrick
And
and
shout out to
Drake
Crown Royal.
and shout out to Blackberry.
Crown Floyd.
Motherfucker, you.
I need.
We love y'all. We ain't going nowhere.
I know.
We might, because we need to get some liquor. So
Yeah.
we might go somewhere.
Yeah, I'm taking my ass. I have no money.
Yeah, I know. We got more pod to
Yeah.
produce.
Holla at me in 7 days.
All right, y'all. It's been real. Episode 120.